Fucking bump that off. It was off 1 second. I need to get the fucking power on this phone.
New Yorkers must get your asses out to vote. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Harry, get up, Harry. Harry, get your fat ass out of the couch. You're gonna vote for Trump today, Harry. Get up, Harry. Come on, let's go.
That's literally the bit I was doing. He's stealing my bit. He's doing my character. Harry, the got his knee cleaner. Stop flipping through that dirty magazine and get your fat ass off the couch. Oh, I'm watching the game. Why don't you mind your own business, you shrew? I should have never picked you up at that roller derby. While he was talking about New York-specific policy issues like lazy husbands, he, of course, had to crap all over the subway.
We will renovate the New York subway so that the greatest city in the world finally has again the greatest transit system anywhere in the world. You have the basics. We have to clean it. We have to take care of it.
I'm willing to bet anything. Trump has not been inside a subway car since at most the 1950s. The last time he was on a subway train, they probably had nice leather seats and those classic subway ads that said stuff like, got a tyke? Give him a lucky strike. And almost to prove he hasn't ridden the subway recently, the only example I could think of was when he was a child. You of how old he is would have been almost 70 years ago.
My parents would drop me to Union Turnpike, or I'd go to wherever they had no fear that I was going to be disappearing. They would take me to a subway, put me on and say, bye, darling, bye.
That might be a case of them not being afraid you were going to disappear, but being afraid you were going to come back. My parents, they would put me on the subway. They wouldn't even tell me where I was going. I'd say, Mother, Father, how am I going to get home? And they'd just laugh because the subway was so safe and the doors would close, and as the train was rolling away, I'd see them high-five each other. The happiest they'd ever seen them because of how safe the subway was. And then I'd ride the rails for days and days until I finally found my way home, and I bet they'd be so excited. They'd say, Dear God, what are you doing here? And I'd say, Mother, I knew you were worried. And good news, the subway's safe. And they break down crying, tears of joy. Tears because of how safe the subway was. This Trump rally was so boring and incoherent that even Trump's favorite network eventually had to cut away.
I got all my friends here. Anthony, stand up. Anthony Lomangino, one of the greats.
Joining us now is Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the House.
Fox News, you do not want to cut away from Anthony Lomangino. Like, cut away from Trump to go to Newt Gingrich? That's brutal. You might as well just cut to the spinning beach ball. Trump's whole thing is entertainment. He can't talk about policy, nor does he care about policy, and now he can't even be entertaining enough for his own superfans on Fox News. Fox viewers are probably sitting at home watching Trump rallies the way Trump watches someone pay with Bitcoin. Trump has no interest in making anyone's life any better. Over the course of the last few weeks, he's been asked very simple questions about everything from healthcare to childcare, food prices to housing costs to manufacturing jobs. And in every single case, he humiliates himself. He has nothing to offer on issues. That's why he's still stuck on his BS about Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, eating pets.
I'm going to go there in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to Springfield and I'm going to Aurora. You may never see me again, but that's okay. Gotta do what I gotta do. Whatever happened to Trump? Well, he never got out of Springfield.
Never get, what does that mean? Are you afraid you'll get super into eating dogs and just stay forever? Trump never came back from Springfield. He said he found a great restaurant. Why are you go into Springfield? Why? To make things even worse for everyone there whose lives you've already disrupted? Even the Republican mayor of Springfield said he preferred Trump stay away. Look, I have an idea. Since Trump is so into the subway now, how about we just put him on the F train and tell him it goes to Springfield? He'll end up holding a press conference in Coney Island. Not only are they eating dogs, they have contests where they try to eat as many as they can. In a very short period.
I hear something. Hello, unfortunately.
Hey, Colton.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I come into the kitchen to get some cutlery from our oddly stashed kitchen utensils. She goes off. That's it. I didn't even know she was here. I have food halfway done on the stove, realized all the knives have been taken again. There's a cache of that stuff in the living room.
Okay.
And I went...
I don't mean to interrupt you just because you said you were looking for knives. Do you have any
No,
knives?
I don't. No. I was looking. I found one little paring knife. I put it with the
Mind if
food.
I just pat you down real quick? I'm just
Yeah,
gonna pat
whatever.
you down.
You can back here. I got two phones. That's it. Yeah, you fucker. I'm not. It was a kitchen knife I was looking for. I was having a hard time finding.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
no.
All right.
Is it just you in the house?
No, I don't know if Mario's here. I don't think so.
So, what happened?
That's it. I was preparing food, and at the last minute, as meat's getting done on the stove and stuff, I realized that there's no knives in the cupboard and no knives in the dishwasher and stuff. And I'm like, oh shit. I know there's a bunch of kitchen stuff in the living room. It's weird, but that's how we have it.
Okay.
So I go looking for a kitchen knife, and I have bought and supplied multiple sets of knives and a family set and a knockoff Ginsu thingy. Like, I've got plenty of cutlery here that I own and can't find any of it, and I have shit burning live on the stove.
Tom 6, I'll be with Mr. Colton.
Mr. Wood. No, it really is Mr. Wood. My name is Mr. Wood.
No.
And I never introduced myself as anything else. My first name is from the adoption. That's nothing I can control.
No, I get it. No, it's just the way I do it. First name that pops in my head after I'll Mr. in front of it.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
You were saying, all right.
That's it. She goes off like, I can't fucking look for a knife in my own room. She's like, get out of our personal things. No, I'm looking for my property. I own the kitchen knives. I paid for them redundantly because there's been this pattern of kitchen stuff coming up missing, so I replace them. But right now, shit was on the stove, shit was burning. I needed to get it off and get it ready.
And that was it?
That's it. She just goes off and she starts talking about the trailer park's going to evict me. They don't need an eviction. Got it all recorded every second. But she also said that's not going to be permitted anymore. Of course.
All right. You weren't like breaking stuff, throwing anything
No,
around,
bro, not recorded every second.
Okay.
She hit me in the leg with the cabinet drawer trying to close the cabinet on me. And I'm in there looking through bowls and pots and pans and stuff trying to find my stuff I need.
I've talked to you before. Was this the whole roommate situation that you were telling me about before? When, because you were at the...
There's a little more. She's got a male friend that's not here right now.
Yeah. Where did I put it?
But yeah, it's a roommate situation. She's my landlord. She is a hoarder. She's schizophrenic. She fucking is evicted me because of that. But she had made the mistake of lying to the judge in the eviction papers and failed to get that. So there's no eviction order. I'm legal. The cops were just here the other day, and her male friend was here blocking the driveway. And the cop told him, "I want you to move and let him in." And they're like, "Nope, we're not." And he's like, "Whatever. You're civilly liable." And that's it.
So, what's going on right now to solve this issue between you and your...
She's having a schizophrenic meltdown. She needs psychological help. You all have taken me 5150 so many times for saying I have stalkers and shit. She's invited my stalkers to dinner. And she also claims she's married to Steve McQueen. And I think it's her man right here. He wasn't. I just saw him right now. I didn't see him until this moment.
All right. So, well, again, what's going on right now to solve this issue? Because
it's her having a mental breakdown. That's it. She hid the cutlery. I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found stuff that I could use. I'm going about cooking in my own home. That's it. I'm not doing anything. She's having a meltdown and talking about shotgun evictions, and she doesn't need papers, and the court be damned. She'll do what she wants. She is schizophrenic and will tell you she's the mother of Michael Jackson's children and married to Steve McQueen. She needs psychological help. What you keep trying to shove down my throat for saying my stalkers exist, she invited Raging Rob to dinner. And that part right there. She has no lawful eviction. I'm fucked off. It's all her fault. I've done nothing wrong. All I did was clean up a small part of her hoarding.
Okay.
And she needs those jars of piss. She needs adult diapers full of feces. She's fucking crazy. I'm not controlling this. I've made big plays in recent history. I was fighting with her man that's here now 1 minute ago about parking the other night. I've bought a expedition to facilitate somewhere to go, some shelter after this. And they gave shit on that. And she refused to talk to me about parking. Got a video of her the other day
What do you mean
trying to talk.
shelter after this? What do you mean?
I'm likely going to be homeless, so I obtained a vehicle that I could stay in, and I got no better ideas. It's fucking yeah. But I'm a poor man on disability that spent $4,000. Now it's in the shop looking at 5,000 repairs, but it's being worked on.
All right. Well,
But they fight me every step of the way. They're not trying to be productive. She's also a religious bigot. She hates faggots like me. Her previous roommate was a Bible thumper. I had it on his nightstand. Said he slit my throat for being a faggot. And all said it doesn't count because he's an old man. He can't do it. I'm not scared of him. But that kind of defeats the point of saying I'll kill you in your sleep, because I kind of am scared of that. But like, what can I do? You need to deal with her schizophrenia. You need to deal with her bringing an insect horde in here and fucking making uninhabitable living conditions, and then yelling at me for sparing the bugs, which is another issue we've had.
have you ever tried just looking somewhere else to live?
Yeah, I am. I just told you I spent thousands of dollars in an effort to make an exit plan.
Okay. And that's the car you're talking about.
But I got court dealing with her around here, so I have to stay around here for the time being.
Well, you don't have to stay in the same place.
I have to be here for court and fucking travel in from where. I mean,
Well, no.
I don't have family shit here. I came here for her. I
What I'm
don't.
saying is you don't have to stay in the same place as her. I mean, if it's an ongoing issue. I remember you telling me this, and this was like months ago. Why have you ever tried just like actually leaving instead of just staying?
I have to keep coming back to this community for court and stuff. She owes me a bunch of money, and yes, I've tried 1,000 things. Like I just explained, I closed deal on a vehicle the other day.
Okay.
Just the other day, like 3-4 days ago.
What'd you
And for
What'd you choose?
Expedition.
Oh, okay. That's a good choice.
Big.
Yeah, it's a big SUV.
Yeah.
Good option.
Old as shit, of course. Needed more. It turns out
What year did you
the
get?
catalytic 07
Okay.
catalytic converters were fucked off, which was $2,900 by itself.
Yeah.
And if they steal them, it's even more expensive.
That's what I'm looking at. It's just someone fucked them off, and I didn't know that, and I bought. And I got a good deal on the vehicle, so even with but still, I'm $8,500 in this thing now.
Really? That's a lot of money. But
We're after the repairs. The new catalytic converters, new suspension, new valve cover, and all this. So it's in the shop right now as we speak. And I already paid all the government papers, the registration shit. I went to the AAA DMV thing and did it all day one. So
okay, so it's all squared away.
all squared away. I got a smog, but it's part of.
Yeah.
It's at the
an
shop.
older
It's
vehicle,
not on the streets. In the shop. It'll be done.
Gotcha. That's good. At least you have a plan, dude. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, big chunk of money. Roughly 1/3 of my life savings.
Hey, but no more headaches, right?
That's the plan. I got my
More
disability
content.
back pay. That's how I had such a sum of
gotcha.
cash. But I'm not. Normally, I would not have such a sum of cash.
Well, at least you had the funds, right?
Yeah, I put my money where my mouth is.
Does your room inside have a door that locks?
It does not lock.
No.
It's a shitty little. It barely latches, and I stuff a towel under it because there's a big gap. I think it's designed to have carpet. There's an extra gap.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
Safety, no.
right now, for your plans to go back inside, what's your plan?
I was watching TV and already sitting down to eat dinner. She threw a hissy fit because I'm
So you'll go
looking
back
for
inside?
cutlery in our stash
Shared.
of kitchen stuff. Yeah, in our share. Well, I have put nothing in that living room area, but my stuff ends up there. That's not my fault. And like the cop said yesterday, I don't have video. I don't know. Whatever. I'm fucking making dinner. I got steak getting cold in there. And I burned it because I was dealing with her. That's going to be on the YouTube video later. I fucking overcooked it and it was smoking on the thing. Like, I was trying to get it off right, but I got distracted during that process.
Okay. Yep. I mean,
Didn't quite cause a fire.
how do you like your steak, dude?
It was that packaged marinade stuff that sits in the marinade the whole time.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. Where'd you get it at?
Winco. It was cheap ass.
Oh, it's across the street, so it's not too far.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, well, my partner's going to talk to them real quick over there. And then we'll get you inside and you can have a fairly warm steak. Hopefully.
It's both burnt and cold.
Well,
I'm pissed at that. I'm a good cook. I
Yeah.
cook steak right, but I got distracted. It ain't my fault. Like,
well, I mean, it happens, but as long as it's
but it
edible,
is
right?
charry. Yeah. Hygienic. It's definitely safe. It's safe to eat for sure.
Yeah.
It was on discount shit. So there's some people. My grandmother was. That's something you say you don't trust a Mexican or a Texan rancher over. They won't eat their meat unless it's well done, because they suspect it. And that's what my grandmother was. She had to have her steak well done.
Gotcha.
And it's because she's seen disease and shit in her life because of selling half-ass meat.
Yeah.
I have no idea about the quality of the Winco shit. I prefer a rare steak, though. That's how you eat a steak.
Yeah. Rare.
Rare, yeah.
Rare. Oh.
Little bloody, yeah. Hamburger different. Hamburger's been ground up and oxygen has gotten down, and air with bacteria floating, it got down in every little bit of it. A cut of steak, only the outside's ever been exposed to air. An inch into the cut, no air has ever, nothing has touched that. So you should be able to cook the outside, seared on each side. That's about it.
Some stuff.
And butter too, with fried onions and broccoli and carrots.
I like my steak with some mushrooms. I know people are.
I don't have any, but they did. I saw it in the fridge.
Gotcha. Well, looks like we're cleaning it up soon, okay? And then we'll have you inside.
I assume he'll be talking about his no negative contact order. One, that's expired. We had court the other day. They shuffled me off the mental health court against my protest. Two, he wasn't even here until he walked up while we were talking.
Yeah, my partner already addressed that, okay? We understand. We're not here to open up more problems, so my partner already addressed it with them, okay?
I didn't know he was coming or not either. I saw him when you did.
Are you the restrained or the protected?
Restrained.
You're the restrained.
But I think that's expired now. We had court date, and they shuffled me off the mental court.
Gotcha.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing for stalling techniques. Public defender said he thought it was best. Blah blah blah. I'm not stalling. I didn't want the delay.
No worries.
I don't have a choice.
I don't personally know him, and I obviously don't know his name, but I don't know if it's active or not, or what's on the restraining order.
Well, it's no negative contact. They didn't exclude me from my residence, but you could say causing a problem with them. I'm not interacting with them at all. I'm minding my own business.
Yeah.
And he wasn't here until now.
Yeah.
How many views you got going on your YouTube now?
Which one?
How many you got?
4.
All same stuff, or?
No, I divided my stuff. Years ago, it was all in one project, but there was 2 million view Colton Wood channels, but that was a mistake. And the original, The Hard Tar, was connected to my first Colton Wood channel and went down with it. And it had like 5,000 subscribers and a few 100,000 views. The Hard Tar, it's on its 4th version. Docta Canis is on its 2nd. The Wood Vlog is on its 4th. And Colt 45 Caliber is the only original. The video game shit with young children and my stalker, Richard Crow, Megan Saul pedophile, hasn't taken that one down for some reason or another.
Which one's your most popular?
The current one is the Hard Tard. But the most popular ever was Docta Canis, the original Docta Canis.
What's that one consist of?
Service dog rights. Docta Canis is trained dog in Latin.
Okay. All right.
That's the original name that made me famous, but I didn't make brand names and stuff till several years in.
So what are you doing on that one? Like what?
That's Americans with Disabilities Act rights. So the police and big business violating the law. And the links are in the description of every video. The law is very clear. People don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they'll bully people with the service dog, and if you're poor, you get it double. And showering at the gym, riding the bus, going into the food store, it's all a problem, and it shouldn't be.
What about you said Colt 45 Caliber?
Yeah, that's the gaming channel.
The gaming channel?
Yeah.
You play games?
Yeah, I did earlier. Did a StarCraft earlier.
StarCraft?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I played that a lot, actually.
The original StarCraft is StarCraft 2.
The original StarCraft. I can't get into StarCraft 2.
I was not allowed to play video games as a kid,
stuff.
so I missed all that. But StarCraft 2, I play competitively.
You ever played Warcraft?
Vaguely a couple of times, but I never owned it. for a long time and got into it, but it's the RTS style.
You're missing out.
It's the same company and the same style.
All right. I grew up playing World of Warcraft, so.
I played a little bit, but I've always been homeless. 2003 is when I hit the streets, so it's hard. The cheap laptop that could run a little bit, and I've done a little bit, but not.
Yeah, especially now with all the stuff they got going on, like graphic-wise and stuff, it's just melting people's computers at that point.
Yeah, I know. I'm running on a laptop. I have a very high-end laptop, RTX 3070.
Oh, nice.
But there's only so much they can do because of thermal limits.
What do you know what processor you have in it?
Octa-core i7 11th generation. I forget the exact SKU though.
You got me beat. I have an i7 10th gen right now on my computer. So.
It's a $3,500 laptop.
I bet with a 3070 in it, no doubt.
Yeah, I got it in Orange County, and I lowballed the guy on Craigslist, a rich guy.
Got a deal on it?
1,000 cash.
Yeah,
cash talks.
Those 3070s, I think they're still going for about 700, 750. Or
Just for
like
the desktop GPU to get in the laptop is hard. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a big 3 terabytes of SSD storage, a 2 terabyte and a 1 terabyte.
All right. You do like.
And I pay for the gigabit here too.
Nice. What's your favorite game right now?
I play Call of Duty a lot. I'm a zombies guy.
You are?
Yeah.
See, I couldn't get into zombies after what was it? World at War.
That was the original zombies.
The original zombies. I don't know. There's just something about that one. I found it way more fun. Like I'll still go back and play it. I mean,
like the older ones. The new stuff, which I do own, the Modern Warfare 3, I don't like.
Really?
And for Christmas, back at the beginning of the year, I bought old World War II and Infinity War for the zombies for like $8 and shit. Because I didn't, even though I'd owned the new stuff, I didn't like it. So I wanted to show like, hey, old round-based zombies is the good shit.
You know which one I thought wasn't too bad was what was it? Cold War?
Yes, I own Cold War too.
Yeah,
I have to download it. I don't have the fucking storage, but I do own it.
Cold War zombies. That one
I did. I played that one a lot, and I got a lot of live streams because I had that when I had the apartment last year with the government, and I had my own place briefly.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my streaming content was from like Forsaken and stuff.
Oh, nice.
The Firebase one, Firebase Z.
All right. Yeah, I need to get more time to play video games. I'm way too busy lately to be able to sit down and pick up my controller and stuff.
I do start that way every day, but I get frustrated to the point I can't focus anymore. Then I switch over.
Switch games?
Yeah. No. I focus on business stuff first until I can't deal with people's crap and clerical work and shit anymore and research and whatever. And then I switch to games.
And kind of take the edge off a little bit.
Yeah, but I just try to stream the games as a financial, just because.
Honestly, if I could do it, if I could have done it when Twitch came out and just started doing it that way.
I use Twitch to stream.
You do?
There's a weird quirk they have. They can use their servers to transmit files to YouTube, so I don't have to touch them, which is invaluable. If you do a 3-hour stream, that's huge data.
So you're not streaming on YouTube, you're streaming to Twitch, which is going on to YouTube.
Then I can export the file to YouTube without touching the file, and it's lightning fast, and it's very difficult to move such large files.
So you're mostly just uploading like the gameplay videos?
I do live on Twitch and then export to YouTube.
Nice. How's Twitch going for you?
I'm not big like on YouTube, but it's just a fledgling thing. 30 people, whatever.
All right, Mr. Wood. So I talked to your roommate over there, okay? So this is what's gonna happen. All right. I'm not gonna go into details of your side and her side because I already know it's gonna be two completely different stories.
Video.
I'm not doing that right now. You're gonna let me finish talking, and then if you have a question after, you can ask that question, okay? All right. You are going to leave her alone, not go in her area of living, just like she doesn't go in your area of living. Just be peaceful and calm. There's already enough stuff going on here. Everybody's been arrested at one point. There's a bunch of evictions and restraining orders and a bunch of stuff going on. Just be peaceful with her for the night, okay?
I'm
leave
good.
Her alone.
I'm only going to come out to get more beer from the fridge. That's
okay.
it.
Just leave her alone, okay? Leave her alone. I told her the same thing.
I didn't know she was here.
I'm not gonna argue with you guys because both of you guys are saying that the other person is the one starting it, okay? And I'm not a magician. I can't figure that out, okay?
It'll be on YouTube.
Okay.
If you feel like it later.
You can post it on YouTube, okay? Leave her alone. She's gonna leave you alone. Enough, okay? Stop. Both of you guys, and I told both of you guys this.
All I was doing was getting cutlery out of our stash of kitchen gear.
But I've also been out here where you're the one instigating the situation as well.
You mean like trying to turn off the heat in 100-degree weather?
We're not doing this, Colton. We're not.
Mr. Wood.
Okay. Colton.
No, it's Mr. Wood.
You can call yourself whatever you want, okay?
That is my legal name.
Okay, Colton. So, leave her alone. She'll leave you alone. That's it, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm sorry to waste all you guys' time too, but I've offered long in the past. Like I can just whoop everyone's ass and be done with it, but we're not allowed to do that. So
That will definitely end you up right back in jail.
yeah. So
I think you're good to
this
go.
is what's required.
Mr.
I'm
Wood, I think
sorry.
You're good to go inside. Just like my partner said, just stay in your areas, okay?
Yeah,
And get
like I said,
whatever
the only thing
you
I'm
get.
coming out for is more beer.
Well, hopefully we'll have something for the rest of the night.
Was I joking about both burnt and cold? No, I fucking wasn't. Look at this shit. And people know me too. My fat ass eats steak rare. You're supposed to. Does that look a little done to you? There is a touch. You can tell which side it was on when it cooked too much. You can tell it was on that side. This was the upside. There's a touch of pink left. There's the... There, yeah. The other one looks more done. I don't know if it was sent over the heat or what shit. And there's your broccoli, carrots, and onions, like I said.